Good morning. I am at Stevens Elementary today, and I'm very excited because Mr. Smith is joining me today. Mr. Smith's joining me as a part of our effort to continue to work on having a book of the month that is selected by our LRSD students. And today we are at Stevens Elementary with a very special young lady by the name of Kelsey Montgomery, who is coming in to share a little bit about what she views as her favorite book. So first off, who's your teacher this year?
Miss Millsap.
Miss Millsap, and a good teacher? Yeah? And what grade are you?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Okay, so a fourth grader, and look at this, you're on live right now helping us promote reading, and I love that. So thank you very much. So fourth grade, and you found a book, and it's kind of an interesting story to me how you even came across this book. You were actually doing another activity in the library, right?
Yes.
So tell more about that.
So it really started with me and my friend waiting on our dance teacher. This was our designated area.
Okay.
And we got kind of bored, so we both had our books, so we knew that if you had your book, you could check out a different one. So we went over in a few sections, and we went to that one section right there. And we were just looking through books, and I found this one. And I actually really like poems and reading poetry. So my friend was like, why are you so excited? Why are you so excited? Because I found this Maya Angelou's poem book.
So Maya Angelou is the book you picked out, and of course, you know, Mr. Smith, what's exciting about this book to you? I think there's several things. Her picking this book has a lot of cool energy about it, right?
It does, and one of the things we talked about is that as a classroom teacher, I use poetry in my classroom with my students as positive affirmations, and one of the poems that my female students had to recite was Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. And you said what, Miss Kelsey?
That was actually one of my favorite poems.
So Mr. Smith is already loving this fact that he gets to come with me, and he's taking this over as I retire. Right. He's going to be the guy doing the book of the month thing. But these are the pleasant surprises. And of course, Maya Angelou, if all of you that are watching may not know this, another good reason to read it is she's an Arkansan, and one of the most famous Arkansans probably that we could ever put. If we put a list of top 10, she's in the top 10 of every list. Right. So you found this book, and you were excited, and I love the fact that you found it when you were doing something else and you got bored. And sometimes when you're bored, we think of all these things we could be doing. A great option is just to read. And you're also the very first student we've had that's picked a book of poetry. So was there a poem in here that in particular touched you or made you say, oh, I love this one the most?
Actually on the page.
Okay.
It's called Late October.
Late October.
And I really like this one because it talks about all the things that are in kind of spring. Mm-hmm. And I like one of my favorite seasons is spring and things like that. And it's talking about my birthday month also. So.
About your birthday month. So both those things kind of caught your attention. Mr. Smith, you have a favorite poem from Maya Angelou besides the one that you talked about with the ladies?
Well, the one she did, Still I Rise, is
Still
another
Rise.
poem that I like by.
Yeah. And you know, I'm have been fortunate enough, Ms. Smith has hooked me up with the Maya Angelou Foundation. There's a whole foundation that does efforts to take her work and try to make it so that it's put more in the schools. And here you're doing it on your own as a fourth grader. I mean, this is really when I know Mr. Carlock is going to be like, yeah, this is what we talk about when we talk about Stephen Stars, because Stephen Stars means that you are leading. You're leading right now by suggesting this book and suggesting a book of poetry, and that's really something special. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, one other thing, if you had a vision of where you'd like to be when you're 25 years old, and this is the type of job or career I'd like to be in, what do you think you'd like to do when you're 25?
I would actually want to be in the business industry. Okay. So I would like to have my own business where you could get your hair done and things like that. And also kind of be, like, on the side, be an author also. So.
Okay, you're going to keep this literacy and writing piece. That's fantastic.
And that's what I was going to ask you. You like reading poetry. Do you write poetry?
Actually, sometimes. Even when it's not really schoolwork, I'll still maybe write a few poems.
Okay. Well, with the poise and grace you have, I could actually see a couple other career options that I just want to throw out for you to keep your mind open. One, you seem to be someone that could be one heck of a teacher. So I could see you being a teacher at high school, middle school, or elementary with the passion about reading and writing. We need people like you in that. A second thing is your poise today. We have Miss Smith that is our communications director. I'm sure she's thinking already, wow, she may be coming after my job here just a little bit at 25. So, because you and your parents should be very proud of who you are. And I know there are people at the school that have helped you. Is there any other teacher you'd like to call out besides Miss Millsop that has been a great teacher for you?
Actually, someone at another school, but my pre-K teacher, Miss Ferguson, she was phenomenal.
Now that's going to blow somebody away because, again, that thoughtfulness of going clear back, and we didn't orchestrate this interview, did we? So we didn't give her any advanced questions about careers or about this, but to go back to pre-K, and we're going to make sure that name gets shared to Ms. Jones, who leads all of our pre-K, so that we can go hunt down that teacher. What pre-K was that at?
That was at Lockhart Elementary.
Oh, Lockhart, okay. In Houston. Well, that's going to be a little more challenging for us. But hopefully, maybe somebody will be watching this because you are on YouTube and it's going to get shot out to the world. And tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of people are going to be watching you because you are something special. And, man, anything else, Mr. Smith, you'd like to end with?
Well, I would love to read one of your poems one day.
Okay.
So if you get a chance, share it with Mr. Carlock and he'll get it to us so we can enjoy it.
Well, hey, Little Rock, this is what it's all about. We have such amazing young people, and we just need to listen to them. If we listen to them, they can actually help guide us on whether it's a book that we may choose. This is Maya Angelou's poems, and you can see that it's a book that she just picked out when she was bored here in the library waiting for dance class. So, you know, this is the kind of kid we have in our district. They're leaders, they're eloquent, and we as adults just have to keep paying attention, keep listening, because good things will happen. Students, as you're watching this, go find the book. I think you're going to like it. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.